Joy, joy, joy. It says I'm live. Let me type in a welcome, joy, joy, joy. Welcome to the show. So, this is Thursday, September 6th. It's already in September. Joy, joy, joy. It's a particularly exciting month because over the last few months, we've had 4 or 5 planets retrograde: Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn. And now Saturn is out of retrograde today, the 6th of September. So all the energy from Mars is coming back in. If you felt low energy, if you couldn't move forward, all the communications and ideas and from Mercury are moving forward again. And from today, Saturn is very big on discipline, structures, and delays. So things should move more in a harmonious way. From tomorrow, I mean, it takes some time to come back, but you'll already be feeling those changes. Well, I am here. It's 8:30, and we have 0 guests at the moment. I am going to just do a card reading for the planet. I love these cards. Look at how beautiful those cards are. So here we go. Mix them, mix them, mix them. Mix them, mix them, mix them, mix them, mix them. There's the card. Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. So let's see. For the earth, for the planet, people, take courses, take seminars. Line, and share what you've got. It's one thing to be an expert. It's great to have mastered something and to come to something, to stay in life, to come back to life with a beginner's mind. So for example, I've been doing energy healing consciously and unconsciously since I was born. But I just took Reiki certification. There's Liberty, joy, joy, joy. Thanks for joining. I've just pulled this card for the earth, for the people on this earth. It's all about learning and teaching, taking workshops and giving workshops. That's what I'm getting. So I'm talking about how, even though I've grown up since birth, giving energy healings, even without even knowing it until more recently, I just recently took a Reiki course, which is really a beginner's course. Joy, 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 champagne C. And the beginner's mind always lets me get back to see things in a different light, and it totally changes my perspective. Also today, coincidentally enough, if that's the right word, I stumbled upon some YouTube how to play guitar, different things. And I went right to the beginner's course that this guy was teaching after watching his first video. And it was very basic. I mean, really basic, even for me. And yet there were some things he said that were like, whoa, that was really cool. Some things were technical, where to put my finger for better sound. Some things he was doing that he taught me why I was doing them, that it was something natural. I was playing the pentatonic scale without even knowing it. And then when I went to play the things that I tried to learn, something totally new came out of me. And that's what's so exciting about having a beginner's mind. So be an expert in some area in life and take courses, keep your beginner's mind. Always be learning or learning. Either one is acceptable. All right, so we have Liberty was our first person here today, so Liberty gets the first angel card reading. And Liberty, you have a choice. Would you like a reading from the Angel Therapy Oracle deck? Would you like our basic original angel cards? Angel Therapy deck, which I was just read from, has a really good energy tonight, or a message from the angels. So, Liberty, that is your choice. You get to choose the message, and you can even ask a question if you'd like. I'm feeling to say that. I'm drinking my not herbal tea. This is vegetable broth for my dinner. Messages from the angels. Okay. We'll move to that deck for Miss Liberty. Happy to receive whatever message comes through. All righty. So Miss Liberty is open for a massage. Massage is a massage is a back rub from the angels, whispering in our ears. Thank you both for liking. Two people here. Please do like the show. You subscribe so you'll get notified when I do anything on this YouTube channel. Tell your friends. Thank you, both of you, for liking today's show. Thumbs up to you. Okay. Could you use the back rub too? Well, here comes your massage, your back rub. Here we go. From the top. Take it from the top, they're saying. So here we go. Beautiful card. Patience. Oh boy. Patience. Something we all can use more of. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So this is the card for Miss Liberty. And if I put it up in a certain way, it changes the colors of the screen. There's your card. So I feel that's Michael. Oh, that's I feel that's Michael. Okay, let's see what this has to do with. So let's have that ear massage for Miss Liberty. Patience, 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 patience. So the first thing I got was like, and of course I know you a little bit, so I'm hoping this is just more pure download, and I'm not. So I'll just say what I got. I kind of feel like you're running into a wall to knock down the wall, because you got to get somewhere or do something or make something happen. And they're saying, please don't bang into the wall. Don't hurt yourself. Enjoy the love that's growing in you. Enjoy what you've developed. Enjoy what you've been gifted. And there's something about the wood, the construction. So you're building, thank you. You're building something new. You're actually, they acknowledge you are building a foundation and the walls of a new house. And that would probably be metaphorical. I don't know for sure, but they're acknowledging you are constructing a new house for yourself. They're very pleased. They're showing me a whole bunch of carpenter angels up there building for you, with you. I'm seeing the word November, about when things will really, something significant will happen in November. If any of that makes any sense to you, Liberty, let me know, and I'll keep on going here. See what is significant in November. They're referencing Thanksgiving, and I know USA has a Thanksgiving in November. I'm not sure when the Canadian Thanksgiving is. Everything makes sense to you. Yes, very good. Thank you. October, you're picking up October. Oh, October is okay. So then it's something related to the timing. I'd say it's be the timing of the USA Thanksgiving, which is around, I think, the 24th of November. We can double check that. And let's see. I see family, but it could be in quotes, and I see a small group of people, 1 or 2 people, 3 people, but like family to you. It could be literal family. It could be people who are your family, literally, or it could be people who are your very close, dear friends who are family. So I see that in around the Thanksgiving, November time. I see you close with them, and I'm feeling it has something to do with a book, and kind of like, I don't know why I'm picking up a Harry Potter kind of a book, but something like that. And I feel that the people are around you celebrating. It could be a publisher or a publicist or both. That maybe that's the kind of family, a writer's family. So if you're thinking of writing a book, I feel at least the idea will be accepted. I feel you have the idea, and I know you're involved in writing. I'm not sure where you are with it right now, but I feel like at the very least, you'll have had the idea, like if not yet by October, and in November is when you'll voice that. Other people will be celebrating it, and perhaps even a book will be a signed contract for a book for you. Hoping to move to England in November. How does that feel with what you're getting? Well, I was going to talk about England, but I didn't know if you wanted anybody to know about that, because I did feel that this could be happening what I was going to say is, I don't know what Thanksgiving is in England, or if they even have it, because I don't know. But I didn't say it just in case you didn't want it out there. But I do feel it could be something in England in November too. And I feel like, and I know you know a publisher in England, and I kind of feel that I smell the musty books in the old shop, and I kind of feel you're all sitting around there celebrating, maybe just you coming back and you're going to write, but it's more than that. They're really saying you've got an idea for a book, and somebody is like, likes the idea. They're saying, go for it, do it, or we're assigning you to write that book. So I do feel there's England is in the mix. Whether it's actually moving there, let's see about moving there. I feel the book is going to help you move there. So if, in other words, if you're holding off on developing the book idea, if you want to get to England sooner, you want to put some energy into that book. That is the bridge that'll bring you back to England. When I just think about going there, it's like they're saying, for why? There's no bridge, there's no straw, there's no string to draw you there. But then when I think of the book comes in, and it's like, that's the motivation. And I feel people are waiting for you there with this book, for this book. How does that jive with your connections, with your intuition and vision? I love vegetable broth. So let's see. You have a literary agent in London, not a publisher. Okay. That's kind of falls into the same category for me. Might have a job created for me around my self-healing book. A healing center. Someone mentioned wanting to do that. Yes. So that feels very, very, it's like just seeing like a seatbelt coming together, clicking. Like self-healing, the book, the self-healing center. It feels like that would do that. So I do like that idea. Self-healing center. So healing center. So I see a kind of a Zen place for you. And it might be a little too sparse. You know how Zen is very sparse. You need a little color in there. You need some red, or a dash of strong dose of red in there somewhere, just to give the energy. because you're already in the zone. And if it's so zoned out, it'll be hard to make things move forward in some way. So I see that big splash of red, like a big black archway, or maybe not arch, but pillars, right angled pillars. And then where the gong might be, there'd be a big red heart. So black pillars and a red heart. That's something like that. Have some flowers. Have red sprinkled around the place. I see basically a black and red Zen center of sorts. If that connects with you at all. And it may be metaphoric, but that's the general idea. Find some balance between all the Zen that you are and all the joy that you are. That's what I would say. And let's see, in terms of location. I feel you're in a city more than out in the country. And I feel you're upstairs, so like if there's shops on the first floor in the same building, there might be a studio upstairs that you could get. If you want to ask any questions on that any further, you can do that. Follow up on that. And meantime, I will ask Champagne, what deck would you like a reading from? It can be the same deck. It could be this messages deck. It could be this angel therapy deck. I just love that picture. It's more than a picture. It feels real. Or the original angel cards. So Champagne, you can say what you'd like, which deck, and if you have a specific question or you just want a general reading. Okay, yeah, we could talk another time. The message deck, same deck. So she likes the messages that Liberty is getting. So, and Champagne, do you have a specific question? Quelle est question? Qu'est-ce que c'est une question? I don't know if I said that right. That's 7th grade French, which was a long time ago. General, please. All right, we'll get the general in here. We'll ask the admiral to leave and bring in the general. Yuck, 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 yuck. There's a joke for you, Liberty. General reading or admiral reading? Your choice. Okay, here we go, Champagne, right there. Holy cow, you got patience also. Wow. So you got, wow. Okay, so that's why you two are here tonight. Let's see. So again, patience, now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So let's see what patience is there for Champagne. I'm picking up a lot of youthful energy, children. Not a lot of children, but I feel there's 2 or 3. I'd say 3. I see like a swing set. I see them playing, playfulness. And let me know if that connects with you at all. I'll keep on looking into this. Patience and the children playing. I kind of feel you're in 2 places emotionally with the children. In one place, you're enjoying and feeling the joy and playfulness and perhaps even playing with them. You have 3 boys. Wonderful. Terrific. Thank you, Champagne. So I feel you as childlike as they are. And I also see you stepping back, watching them. And that's where the patience is coming in. The patience is you want so much for them in a good way. You want to see them happy and joyful and following their life path. And the message is, don't take that so seriously. You're saying, yes, that's so true. Wow. So they're saying, just go back and play. Playing with the children is the best way for them to become the people you want them to be. But so you don't need to fret, or I want to use the word scheme, but not in a bad way. You don't have to devise a way for them to get where you want them to go. They're already there, is what they're telling me. And the joy and the innocence, and with you being able to play with them there, that will give them the self-worth and confidence to go into life and say, well, hey, I just grew up like this with my mom. It's normal. So it'll be easier for them to stay with that self-worth. Champagne says, wow, strong words! Exclamation, exclamation. OMG, this is so true. Terrific. Oh, I'm so glad I connected that for you, Champagne. Do you have any follow-up, any questions on how to take that? Even Liberty says, that's such a nice message for you, Champagne. So you can ask me any follow-up questions if you want to just ask what direction to take that reading. So interesting. You both got patience, and you both had a very different story around patience. Champagne says, yes, this means so much. I do want the best for them. Growing up wasn't easy for you. And that's where the patience is. Okay? Playing with them, you give them the life you wanted. So that's where the patience is coming in. You don't have to try to get them to have a better life. Your love and your playfulness with them, your involvement with them, that's everything. That's everything. Love is love. And when you do things in love, your original people want to be around you. And people pay the most money for people who are most original and authentic and joyful in what they do. Champagne says, wow, love and blessings to you. Thank you so much. So let's see here. I'm kind of feeling there's more to share with you. And the messages from the angels. I feel like let's look at your children's direction. Liberty says, I'm actually quite patient, so that part didn't fit. But when you said about pushing into a brick wall going hard, that made sense with what I'm trying to build. Right, yeah. So I said a wooden wall, not a brick wall, but yeah. So that's it. That was it. That's where the patience is. And the building is going up in angel time. The angels are building the building with you. Don't run into the walls that you're building up. Just step back and enjoy the process and notice that the angels really are doing that all for you. Thank you for that feedback. Okay, so Champagne, let's see, we can want to look at the, I feel like they want to talk about the direction, your children's purpose on this planet. So if you'd like to know that, just say yes, and I will look into that for you, because that's what they're guiding me to do. But I don't want to do it if you don't want me to do it. I'll be respectful of your time. I'm not sure who I'm channeling. Yes, please, she says. Okay, very good. All right. And they want you to say top, bottom, or middle. You tell me what part of the deck you want me to pick from. They want you to get involved with this, which is fun. Now you're playing a game for your children. So top, bottom, or middle, and I'll pick somewhere in there. Top. Okay, here we go. Oh, it was the top card. Opal. Oh, what a beautiful card. Of course, it matches my studio. Your children on Earth. How's that for talking about your children? Look at that. There's children. There's only 2, not 3, but that's pretty good. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. All right, so let's see what that is all about. Caretakers. So I feel the first word that came to me I heard was caretakers. So your children will become caretakers of some sort, and that's very general, but let's take it further. I feel that they're coming from the ascended masters, that they're coming as messengers of the ascended masters. And you just look at this. This is a Saint Germain over here, and this is that card. And look at it. The purples match identically. So I feel that Saint Germain being an ascended master, I feel the children have come from heaven. And when we speak about a mission or a purpose, it's not like I'm going to do this and that as much as it is they're bringing the sparkles. They're bringing the heavenly light, the heavenly love. They exude it. It's just pouring out of them, magically sparkling out of them. So one of your sons, I see working with children, kind of like a social worker of sorts. Champagne says, wow, I love the color purple, and amethyst is your favorite. Well, that's why, dear, because this is all about you and your children and Saint Germain. So Merlin even. So one of your sons, I see him working with children like a social worker. Yeah, one of your sons you feel is an empath, big time. I feel they have really magical gifts. I'm seeing literally stars and sparkles coming off of them. And one of them is coming right up close to me and showing me his future. And I see him on the street talking to children, and I feel like he's counseling them. And it's more of what's coming out of him that's helping the children than what any kind of words. Okay. Another child, I'm asking for the next child. And I'm seeing a young girl. Is there a young girl, maybe like a niece or something like that, she's almost like a daughter to you? Because I feel there's that kind of a closeness. So it might be that one of your children's wife is going to be like a daughter to you. And the two of you will like collaborate in some way, work together in some way. And of course, this is way off in the future. So I'm not sure why they're telling me all this, but I share what I get. Stamps, chicken stamps. I'm hearing the word chicken stamps, which doesn't make any sense to me. I'm thinking of like coupon stamps, little stamps that have coupons, but I don't know where the word chicken stamps comes from. Could be something like, what do you call it? Like if a government, somebody's on a government program and they get paid, they're given money through stamps or something like that. Joy, joy, joy. Clear Blue Jay is back in the house. Hey. We are reading for Champagne right now. And let's see. So, yeah, we used to have this thing called S&H green stamps when I was a child. And what you would do is every time you bought groceries, they would give you some more stamps. The more you spent, the more stamps you got. And then you would paste them in a book. And when you filled up X amount of books, you could go and exchange it for a product. I don't know whether it was food or toys or... So I'm seeing that, and I feel, I don't know if this is the first son again, but it's sort of like Social Security. Thank you. That's what, or when people are on disability, they get paid, they get money from the government. So I'm seeing something like that, and I kind of feel that you and her will be involved in that in some way. Does that make any sense to you? This is really way out there for me. And so let's see. I kind of feel, I don't feel it's the same sun. I feel it's another sun. But they both have humanitarian hearts. Okay, you're working on the SSI claims right now. Okay. So there might be a woman there that you're going to meet, that you're going to connect with, or maybe you're going to find a way to help people for SSI. What is this woman there? I feel that you can meet a woman who could sort of be like your daughter there, or a sister, somebody really close to you. And somehow I see you working with this, helping the other people. So keep an open eye, or ask about if there's any kind of work for you there or in this field. And it could even be an entrepreneur who has a new way to help people make money who are on Social Security benefits. Something in that range. And since I hit that right on the head, I would just follow up on that. If you have any questions on that, let me know. So let's see if there's any other. I kind of feel that's all that they want to talk about. So if you have any follow-up on that, or if you have another question related to that, then let me know. And while you do that, we have a half hour before Liberty's show. Liberty will have her show at 9:30, I believe. And hopefully she's eating or had her dinner. Take some rest. Okay, and so then Clear Blue Jay. We did a reading for you the other day. You could have another reading. Today we have 3 decks. Well, the same 3 decks. The message deck, which I've been just working with. The therapy deck, which I just love, are so beautiful. And of course, the basic deck. Okay. All right. So you're going to go on in 15 minutes. So I'll just end in 15 minutes. That's okay. Yeah, I was going to say I'll talk to you later. So we'll have 15 minutes. My pleasure, Champagne. You're most welcome. Let's see here. Okay, so I could say to you folks, 4 people are here. If you'd like the show, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Do subscribe, and it helps me, and it helps you know when I'm back on the air. And I will let you know. If you look below this video, you'll see a link for donations. There's also a link for a gift, a Tibetan bowl sound bath meditation MP3 that I created for you. And if you scroll down, you'll see a number of courses, online courses that I teach. Medical intuition, how to help heal yourself and others intuitively. A joy course, 21 days of joy. And then I have guided visualizations and meditation MP3s that you can also get and listen to. All right, back to everybody here. Liberty. Yeah, no, it's okay, Liberty. It just feels right. It actually felt right. All days are the same days. That's right. All days are in paradise. Okay, Clear Blue Jay, if you'd like to just pull a card for me, that would be awesome. Okay. Well, everybody's in this deck, but this deck is calling me to you, for you. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. And mix up the cards for Clear Blue Jay. Heard some blue jays outside today. So I guess it's the time of season they start coming back around. It's too hot this summer for them. Okay, here we go. Clear Blue Jay. Whoop. Ta-da. Vegetarian Vegan. Yeah, right. This is a new deck because a couple of years ago they weren't talking about vegans Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. And I also, being guided, I'm hearing the word superfoods. So if you're not familiar yet with superfoods, do some Google search on that. So let's see. So clearly eating healthy foods, organic fruits and vegetables. So yeah, I mean, that's just a given right there. Yeah, I know what you mean, Liberty. I just feel I'm being guided. I felt like this was going to interrupt your show. So I'm just going to send everybody over to watch you. That feels like the right thing to do. So we've got some time, though. Okay, so let's see now for vegan, vegetarian. I'm picking up something about you cooking or making a living. No, there's no fault, Liberty. That's what I'm saying. I've been feeling this from the angels that this was what was going to happen. There's no mistakes. It's not you. It's your angels doing all this. It's the divine plan. Okay, you're already a pescatarian. I'm not sure what that means. You eat fish, you don't eat fish, or something else. Let's see. What does pescatarian mean? P-E-S, pescatarian. Person who does not eat but eats fish. Okay, terrific. Okay, so that's yeah, very good. Okay, very little dairy is vegan, more to the vegan. So let's see. So the first thing is just a general rule of thumb. Whatever you do, do it gradually. Even if it's healthy for you, you could shock the system and feel worse, get worse in whatever you do. Secondly, and importantly, even though I'm a holistic practitioner, an Ayurvedic practitioner, and a healer, nothing I'm saying here constitutes medical advice. Understand that. This is for entertainment purposes only, for some educational purposes, but for any actual health conditions, please check with a proper wellness practitioner in your area. Okay, so I made that little claim. And the other part I want to say is test everything out. Okay, and this may be part of it. What we read, theories, every theory sounds great. Every theory sounds great. Doesn't work for us, we try it out. There was a time where I went for a dairy-free, I was a vegetarian for years and decades, and then I read some diet and I stopped dairy. And after a while, my gums started bleeding. So I had some yogurt and they stopped bleeding. I went off the yogurt, they bled. So that was my own way of saying that I needed to stay with dairy. So test things out, listen to your intuition. Even before you try things, you could just ask God or the angels or spirit, whatever your higher source is this in my best interest? Okay, so is that something that does that make sense to you? I kind of feel that they want to say that to you, to be alert, not just to do things because you read about it in a book or a friend or even a holistic practitioner. Just because it works for them doesn't mean it works for you. It makes sense to you. Good, thank you. Clear Blue Jay. Okay. And I do feel that there's some sort of career in this for you. I could see you doing, making meals, catering. I see like daytime events, catering for children, catering for parties, like parties in the house for people who work at home, stay-at-home moms or something like that. You like to bake. I feel that there is a career here for you that you would love to do. And I see two friends. I'm hearing the name Sally, and I'm seeing a blonde-haired woman. They may be very different people. It may not be that Sally has blonde hair, but I see you having a bunch of girlfriends around or relatives, women, and you actually go into a what is the word I said before? Or you make Sally is your 89-year-old grandma. All right. Well, maybe she needs a new job. Maybe she wants to get back into the action. And did she have blonde hair? If she's in Florida, somebody else has blonde hair, or Sally had blonde hair. I imagine it's gray today. Let's see. A catering business. Oh, she had the blonde hair. Okay, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to, because there are other people around, sisters or very close friends who are like sisters. And there may be a guy involved too who does the deliveries for you. But I feel that you can do this catering delivery business, healthy foods, but not like not only vegan, like you give a selection of things. They could be vegetarian, it could be Mexican. You can make it in various ways. So that's the message for you. And interestingly enough, it came through the healing deck. So there was healing there, and the message is that you can have a career helping heal other people through foods, and love, we know, is the best ingredient of all. So let's see, we've got 5 minutes left. You are welcome again, Clear Blue Jay. My pleasure. So we have just a few minutes left, and then we're going to go over to Liberty's show. What else can I tell you? I talked about the donation button and the gift MP3 and my courses. If you want a private angel readings like this, there's a link below. You can get that. And a whole bunch of links there. So I'm going to pull a general card, and what I'll do is invite you all to. We'll do a card. I started with a card for the world, and we'll end with a card for the world, but we haven't worked with our little angel deck here, so we'll do that. And think about a card for myself. Well, the card is, let's do the world card. Thank you, Liberty. Okay. Here we go. Joy. It was my card, Liberty. Boy, you must be psychic. Joy. So everybody send joy out into the world. Feel your joy. You can generate your joy yourself at any moment. Walking brings joy. Laughing brings joy. Doing your life purpose brings joy. Joy is the key, says Clear Blue Jay. Liberty says, LOL. Yeah, a little psychic. So we both got the card was for me and for the world and for all of you. So let's see, what is there a special message with the joy? What's coming that's joyful? What are we to look forward to? I feel something's coming I'm hearing right around the corner. The world is going to hear some joyful news. Now, that could be each of us in our own ways. It could also be a global phenomenon. And globally, it could be 3D or it could be spiritual. So let's see, what's right around the corner? See the corner. Going around the corner. More angels. Everybody's going to see more angels. And that's only part of it, because that's not even the best part of it. But they just told me both of those things. Let's see. It's a spirit. It's more a spirit. So don't look out is what they're saying. Don't look out. Stay within and let the good news come to you. So wishing you all lots of joy. And see if there's one of these cards, a quick card here. Sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So nurture yourselves, pamper yourselves, and have two joys in the morning. Take 2 joys tonight and call me in the morning. That's what the doctor would say, right? Take 2 aspirins and call me in the morning. Do 2 things that are joyful tonight, and you won't need to call the doctor in the morning. That's a joke. That's a joke. If you need to call the doctor, call the doctor. Okay. All right. It's time to head over to Liberty's show. So thank you all for being here. I'm so grateful that you came over, and thank you for sharing. And I'm so glad you all got such good connections. And I'll say, until next time, joy, joy, joy. See you on Liberty Show.